Welcome to Homework Lib.
Here we want to know what is the bond dissociation energy in kilojoules to break 4 bonds in 1 mole of CH4. So this corresponds to the reaction of CH4 going into one single carbon atom plus 4 hydrogen atoms. So the average bond energy that you can find in most of the tables is going to be CH is equal to 413 kilojoules per mole. So in this case, we need to break 4 bonds. Need to be broken. So the total energy would be 4 times 413 kilojoules per mole, which corresponds to 1,652 kilojoules of energy required to break all of the bonds. But this has a subtlety. So in most of the cases in your chemistry classes, you're going to have the average bond energies, but it is not the same if you break a carbon-hydrogen bond in CH4 than if you do it in CH3, for example. Let's say that we have the following sequence, which is going to be quite illustrating, and we're going to break one bond at a time. Of course, over here I'm just going to omit the how is the dissociation whenever we take out one of the hydrogen atoms. This is just a sequence of reactions. And each of them is going to have a different value for enthalpy for reaction. So for example, the first dissociation is going to have an energy of 438.86 kilojoules to break this 1 mole of this, so kilojoules per mole. The second dissociation has an energy of 461.47 kilojoules per mole, so it is a little bit harder to break that bond. On the third one, the energy is going to decrease 0.43 kilojoules per mole. And on the fourth one, it is going to be even easier, 338.16 kilojoules per mole. So now, as you can see, the method of taking the average bond energy and multiplying the number of bonds that are being broken is somewhat effective, but there's going to be a difference in between taking the average and finding the actual values, right? So for example, the total energy for breaking 4 hydrogen bonds, if we take each of the individual dissociations, would be 1,661.92 kilojoules in total. So with that, it would be all. Thank you very much and have a good one.